Today marks the beginning of a renewed journey of progress, continuity and shared prosperity. We want to welcome everyone, ladies and gentlemen. We are gathered here for the historic movement. But before we proceed, let us commit everything into God's hands in prayers as we first invite the chairman Khan to lead us in the Christian way and the Chief Imam to lead us the Muslim way. Let us pray.
Shall we pray together? Almighty God, the creator of the universe, we give you praise for today. We thank you because this program has been scheduled to hold today, and we are here by your grace. We thank you for Nigeria. We thank you for Ekiti State. We thank you for the good works you have started. And we assure and have the confidence that by your mercy and your ordination, you will continue in this good work. And so, eternal Father, as we gather, we commit this gathering unto your care. From the beginning to the end of this program today, Almighty God, take absolute control in Jesus' name. We pray that all we do today will bring honor, glory, and adoration to your name. And Mr. Governor will be blessed more. Ekiti State will be blessed more. Nigeria will be blessed more. This we ask and we know you will do. Because you are our Lord, as we pray in faith, in Jesus' name. Amen. God bless you.
I want to use our language. That is your language. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma salli ala sayyidina wa maulana wa habibina wa shafiina Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Adúpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run. Aṣọpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run. Adúpẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run. Adájọ́ èmi ọjọ́ èmi pé bàbá wa gómìnà wa Banji Oyebanji Ọlọ́run abẹ̀ ọ́ afọláàrẹ àfibẹ̀ ọ́ gbogbo rẹ̀ bẹ̀ ọ́ ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì tó fẹ́ máa ṣe yìí ọlọ́mọṣàjò bọ́ sí lọ́rùn wàhálà ìdààmú ọlọ́mọdé ó dé bá wọn nínú agboolé wọn mọ́jẹ wọn ní wàhálà lẹ́kìtì ṣètì ọlọ́mọdé kan wàhálà ní Nàìjíríà ọlọ́mọdé wàhálà òṣìkan wá wọlá níbi níwájú Ọlọ́run wọlá bisimilayi rahman rahim lọ́wọ́ ansalina ansali qur'an ala jabali lara itahu kashi amutasadiya mini kashiyati llahi wa tilkali amsali nadiri wa ali nasi lalawi la makaruna walau ladi la ilaha illa huwa alim liqad wa shahadatu wa rahman rahim walau ladi la ilaha illa huwa al-malik al-qudus as-salamu al-mu'min al-mu'min al-aziz al-jabbar al-mutakabbir subhanallahi ma yushrikuna wala hawla wala quwwata illa billahi al-aliyyil azim. Amin.
Amen and amen. Again, today's date is 27th April 2026. It is the day the Lord has made. We are rejoicing and we are glad in it. We told you so. Aṣọ fún yín ní ẹsẹ̀ òní gbèrò níbí. A ní kẹ́ ẹ sọ fún wọn pé kán wá wo àrà tí a fi fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìpolongo. Please permit me to recognize those who have made the day grandiose for us, and these are the members of the National Working Committee of all your party. I will recognize first and foremost our able national chairman, Professor Natawe Jiwada. A round of applause for him. I also recognize the National Secretary of our able party, the All Progressive Congress, Senator Ajibola Bashiru. You are welcome, sir. Of course, I must recognize the National Vice Chairman, Southwest, Dr. Isaac Kekemeke. You are welcome, sir. I must also recognize the National Vice Chairman, Southeast, Dr. Ijeoma Arodiagu. You are well recognized, sir. I also must recognize the Financial Secretary, the National Financial Secretary of our party who is present here, Ambassador Haruna Gisau. You are very welcome. I must recognize the national leader, the PWD, Honorable Tolu Bakole. You are very welcome. I also want to recognize the national treasurer of our party, Honorable Matthew Uguru. I also recognize the Deputy Publicity Secretary, the National Publicity Secretary, my friend, my colleague, and my brother, Honorable Duro Meseko. And of course, I must recognize the powerful woman who is among them, the one who is with Araba and with Oja. I must recognize Ajia Zainab Ibrahim, Deputy Woman Leader of our party. Having done that, I will now come home. I will now recognize our leaders, the leaders who have been steering the ship, the leaders who have been leading us and not leading us astray. I will recognize our own immediate past governor, His Excellency Dr. Kayode Fayemi. You are very welcome. Of course, I will recognize His Excellency Chief Ayodele Ayoshe. You are welcome. I will recognize our #1 executive governor, His Excellency Otubaniyi Adebayo. Of course, I recognize every other members, every leader here present. I recognize everybody. I recognize His Excellency Engineer Shegun Oni. Yes, he's there. His Excellency Engineer Shegun Oni, you are very much welcome. Our leaders, we recognize you. And the last but not the least, we must recognize him because he's the man of the day. I recognize the man, the prosperity sharer, Mr. Project, Mr. Peace, Mr. Gentleman, Mr. Unifier. Please permit me, without wasting your time, because if I start listing his titles, I will now recognize His Excellency Governor Biodun Oyebanji. Wọ́n ní ẹyẹ ò kí ń fi apá kan fò. I will immediately recognize our Excellency Dr. Olayemi Oyebanji, the First Lady of Ekiti. Please, you are recognized. Obìnrin rere lọ́dẹ̀dẹ̀ ọkọ. We thank you. At this point, we will now invite to the podium At this point, we will recognize all the deputy governors here present. Please, we can't start listing names. We have mentioned the names much earlier. We recognize our own Professor Modupe Adelabu. We recognize His Excellency, our own Savio Biodun Aluko. I also want to recognize the chairman of our party in Ekiti, who I will be inviting to the podium to come and give his welcome address. Is no other person His Excellency Senator Hope Uzodinma. Please, we recognize you and we give you that recognition. We recognize the chairman of the National Campaign Council,
Your Excellencies, I would like to recognize the presence of state governors present in our midst. We have the Imo State Governor and Chairman of the Progressive Governors Forum, His Excellency Hope Uzodinma. You're welcome. We also have the Governor of Kogi State, His Excellency Usman Odojo. We equally have the Governor of Ondo State, His Excellency Lucky Orimisan Ayedatiwa. We have in our midst the Governor of Edo State, His Excellency Senator Monday Okwebolo. Also, we have former governor and the old governor is equally on the ground, His Excellency the Governor of Ekiti State. And I'd like also to introduce the Governor of Delta State, His Excellency Sheriff Oborowere, Right Honorable. Thank you for coming. And now hand over the microphone to Chief Ayopole.
To address us on behalf of the party, as the chairman of the party that it is there to give us the welcome address, we bring to the podium Barrister Shola Eleshi. Please give us your welcome address. Please all these banners, let the banners go down. This is coming the TVC. Please put down your banners. Thank you very much. Put down all banners. Thank you.
APC, APC, A, B, and C. We welcome address that the APC State Chairman, Barrister Shola Eleshi, on the occasion of the platform of the campaign of the governorship election of Governor Biodun and his death on 27th April 2026. Your Excellency, the National Chairman of our party, Professor Metawu Iwada, ably represented by Professor Bashiru Suraj. The Chairman, National Campaign Council of Ekiti State, gubernatorial election, and the Governor of Kaduna State, Senator Uba Sani, the National Vice Chairman Southwest, Dr. Isaac Kekeneke, the Chairman, Ekiti State APC 2026, Governorship National Campaign Council and the Senate Leader, Senator Dr. Oyebanji, CON, Your Excellency Senator Hope Uzodinma, the Chairman of the Progressive Governors Forum and the Governor of Imo State, Your Excellency Governor of Ekiti State, Governor Biodun Oyebanji, the Governor of Ondo State, His Excellency Orimisan Lucky Ayedatiwa, the Governor of Edo State, His Excellency Monday Okwebolo, the Governor of Kogi State, Governor Usman Ododo, and Governor of Delta State, His Excellency Sheriff Oborowere, Right Honorable. Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Ekiti State, Chief Mrs. Molisade Kisanafuye, the Okelwa of Ikere Kingdom, the Director General of the Campaign Council, Senator Cyril Fashuyi, Your Excellency Otobani Adebayo, CON, the former Governor of Ekiti State, Your Excellency Dr. John Kayode Fayemi, CON, the Governor General of African Region and the former Governor of Ekiti State, Your Excellency Chief Engineer Shegun, the former Governor of Ekiti State, Your Excellency Dr. Ayo Fayose, the former Governor of Ekiti State, all protocols duly observed. Okay. I'm glad to welcome you to this epoch-making ceremony of the former flag-off ceremony of
campaign for the re-election of Governor Biodun and Oyebanji, the executive governor of Ekiti State, and his deputy. You will recall we were here 6 months ago, precisely on 27th October 2025, when APC Ekiti State as a body formally rose to adopt by consensus re-election of Amiable, Mr. Prosperity Shearer, and the governor of Ekiti State for the election of that will be conducted on 20th of June 2026. It is the formal flag off of the campaign we are here to do today. Before this time, the party have been engaged in so many activities to prepare for this great task. The local campaign council has been inaugurated and has started operating. Committees have been set up to work on the programs of the council. A target has been set for the election. It is our wish that the minimum number of votes have been put at 500,000. But I still believe we can do more by the new Operation Window unit across the state. In each unit, we have set up 4 members committee to canvass for votes and ensure more than 80% of the votes get to the party for the coming election. The government in his own wisdom too has set up 5,000 canvassers to go to the grassroots and mobilize our people to vote in the third election. The era of Jamboree campaign is over, where we will go from one ward to the other in a motorcade to campaign, and for some entourage there will be more than those who we are going to canvass. Today we are proud of our candidates. As I usually say, the governor has done much in terms of infrastructure and political activities to win the election. He has been able to cross bridges and brought people together. It is more or less one political party, and that is why we have people like His Excellency Dr. Ayofayoshe in our midst today. We are glad to inform you that 3 gubernatorial candidates will formally adopt and support our governor today as the consensus governor of Ekiti State. This is unprecedented in the history of Ekiti State. I will now call out those gubernatorial aspirants for your recognition. Allied People's Movement, Chief Joseph Olarewaju Anifowose. The Senate Labour Party, Mr. Adetuji Victor. The New Nigerian People's Party, Honorable Abegude Blessing. These noble people are not coming alone to join this revolution, but they are joining with their deputies and other members of their parties. We are glad to welcome them to the greatest and largest party in black and white Africa. We want to assure our guests and party leaders that we will ensure that no stone is left untouched. It is going to be a total victory for our party, both in the gubernatorial election and other elections, particularly the January 27 presidential election. Once again, you are welcome to the land of honor and fountain of knowledge. We wish you happy stay in Ekiti and bon voyage to your various destinations after this ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you very much, the chairman of the APC in the state. And I'd like to quickly recognize the presence of the following very, very important dignitaries. We have the national chairman of the APC Campaign Council and governor of Kaduna State, His Excellency Senator Uba Soni. Your Excellency, you are welcome to our midst. And also we have our own deputy governor in attendance, Our Excellency Okilu Amonisade Afuye. Thank you for coming. And the chairman of Ekiti APC Campaign Council and Senate leader, Senator Michael Opeyemi Bamidele. Distinguished Senator, you are welcome. We also have the Director General of the Bio Campaign Council, Senator Sere Fashuyi. You are welcome, distinguished Senator.
Thank you very much. Please let the chairman of Iwashaye Abeg Koko community come up here for your goodwill message. and gentlemen, it's time for us to invite the National Vice Chairman Southwest to rise up with a loud ovation from us. That is Dr. Isaac Mekekemeke for his speech. Put your hands together for our national chairman.
APC! APC! Bow! 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 The national chairman of a party, Professor Natawe, Your Excellency, the Governor of Ekiti State, bow. Your Excellency, the Governor of Imo State and Chairman of the Progressive Governors Forum, Governor of Delta, Governor of Edo, Governor of Kogi, Chairman of the Ekiti Governorship Campaigns, Senator Musa, Governor of Kaduna, my own governor and leader, Governor Ayeda Tiwa of Ondo State, the Senate leader, my brother and friend, Senator Kwemi Bamidele, Your Excellencies, the former governors of Ekiti State, starting from my father, Governor Adebayo, Governor Oni, Governor Fayemi, Osoko himself, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Ekiti, members of the National Working Committee, Mr. Chairman of the party in Ekiti, members of the State Executive Committee of our party and of government, members of the National Assembly, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Ẹ káàsán o, ẹ kú ilé o, ṣé dáadáa la bá yín o, ṣé báwo ni o, ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni, mi gbọ́ ṣé báwo ni o, báwo, 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 báwo. Well, I bring you good tidings from the zonal executive of the APC Southwest. And I also say to you that we believe that today is a day of celebration. Àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́? Today signals the beginning of our march towards breaking the jinx in Ekiti. Ekiti must produce a governor back to back. Money back to back. Say Governor Bao back to back. Bao back to back. Ekiti is doing well with the government and people of Nigeria. Ekiti rọwọ́ mú ní ìjọba tó wà lóde àbí bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́? Ekiti ṣe ìrọwọ́ mú ni? Why do you then want to change? What's the need to change? Ekiti cannot change. Abẹ́ máa change ni. We must continue to support the president, who is doing so much for Ekiti. Your sons and daughters are in government. Kì í ṣe tanu o, but they are in the bedroom of government. Your governor, Bao, assesses the president anytime he wishes to. Ekiti cannot have it better than it has it now. And the only thing you can do for this president and for our party is to return Bao. Will you return him? Chairman Dibo fún Bao. I came from Akure this morning. I went to your airport. Something great. I drove on your roads. Great. I saw the health centers. We saw everything. The least you can do is to make sure that you help the campaign team to achieve the minimum of 500,000 votes. Will you deliver? Thank you so much and God bless you.
Thank Thank you, sir, for that beautiful speech. Now we are moving on the program. And to mount the podium is the chairman, Ekiti APC 2026 Governorship Election Campaign Council, and the leader of Senate, our older brother, Senator Oyebanji Bamidele. Put us together as he comes to the podium.
APC, APC, APC. Your Excellencies, our governors here in large number. The Master of Ceremony has done well mentioning you one after the other. Let me just say, I recognize all our governors who are here. I also recognize all our past governors who are here. And I also recognize the national chairman of our party, Professor, who is loved by all of us, and who, of course, is celebrated across this country, Professor Nentawe Yewada, as well as all the members of the National Working Committee of our party. At the fullness of time, when His Excellency Governor Biodun Oyebanji comes to the microphone, he will read out the proper protocol list that we are prepared for him. But let me just say, on behalf of all my colleagues in the National Assembly representing Ekiti State, and on behalf of the State Campaign Council that we are privileged to lead, I welcome all of you to this very important occasion, being the take-off or the flag-off rally of our governorship campaign for the Ekiti 2026 governorship election. Very distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me say to all of you that the reason we are here gathered celebrating His Excellency Governor Biodun Oyebanji, and the reason the National Vice Chairman of our party, Barrister Kekemeke, will stand in front of you and ask you to say after him, bow back to back, is all because we are convinced that in the last 3.5 years in Ekiti State, we have had a round peg in a round hole. We have been privileged in the last 3.5 years to be led as a state by a man who understands the language of development, by a man who has a strength of character, by a man who believes in working hard to ensure infrastructural development, by a man who believes he has to work hard to ensure human capital development. But let me tell you the most important achievement as far as we are concerned. It is the fact that he believes in humanism. And as a humanist, he understands the need for unity. He has been able to unite people across Ekiti State. And that's why we say beyond brick and mortar, Governor Biodun Oyebanji has shown that he is truly a leader and that he is a bridge builder. Yes, he's building another bridge in Ado Ekiti, another long bridge of at least 1 kilometer, following a 1.3 kilometer earlier built by Governor Ayefayoshe. But Governor Biodun Oyebanji is not only just building a physical bridge, he's also been able to build a bridge across different political spectra in Ekiti State. He has been able to respond to all the political, social, and economic stimuli in Ekiti State. He has been able to unite us as a people
And for us, this means so much. And I just want to say that this is our own way of saying well done to an unassuming African man, an unassuming young Ekiti man who believes so much in service and the dignity of labor. We are grateful to you, people of Ekiti State, for your mandate freely given to Governor Biodun Oyebanji, and we are back to ask for a renewed mandate. And I can assure you that we are going to spend the next 7 weeks carrying out a campaign that is based on issues, a campaign that is devoid of violence, a campaign that is devoid of hate speech, and a campaign that shows our respect for our people, and a campaign that will also showcase the scorecard of what your son, Governor Biodun Oyebanji, has been able to do in the last 3.5 years, and what he intends to do in continuation of the mandate that you have given to him, and which we will renew come 20th of June 2026. So I just want to thank all of you, and I'm going to make my own speech extremely brief, and I want to apologize also to the master of ceremony because if you look at the time now, it is going to 3 p.m. I was supposed to have come to the microphone at 11:35 a.m. That was when I was supposed to have addressed you, 11:25 a.m. But I did not come to the microphone until almost 25 minutes to 3 p.m. So what this means is that we are far behind schedule. And I thank all of you who have been here all day since 9:30 a.m. The fact that we still have a full house by this time shows that truly you are committed to Governor Biodun Oyebanji. It shows truly you are committed to our party retaining the leadership of this state. It shows truly you appreciate what the party has been able to do in Ekiti State and at the federal level. And so, having spent so much time keeping you here, because we had to go to the palace to also pay homage to the traditional institutions. What is left now is for me, once again, to most respectfully appeal to the master of ceremony that I'm taking over the ceremony, I'm taking over the conduct of this rally myself from this point. Because if you put us on the watch, we want to make sure that in exactly 1 hour, we are out of this place because of those who travel from far and near. And also remember that our guests from different parts of the country, several of them flew into our airport, and some use Akure Airport. So both in the two airports, you must be able to fly out before it is 6 p.m., before it is dark. The story will change soon because our airport is getting improved by the day. But as of today, we must fly out for those who need to fly before 6 p.m. So because of this, I am going to just abridge this whole program. We have live coverage that is going on, and they are interviewing people, and I want to appeal to all those who are conducting the live coverage, who are conducting the interview. Please, from now on, limit your interview to those who would have given the goodwill messages. Wherever the chairman of NLC Ekiti State is seated, he's here to deliver a goodwill message. Please go to him and interview him for this live coverage. Please look for the representative of the Hausa community. Wherever he's seated, go and look for him and interview him for the live coverage. Also look for the representative of the Igbo community. Interview him for this on our behalf. Look for the representative of the Ibira community. Interview him. Look for the representative of the people living with disabilities who is here to deliver a goodwill message. Interview him, please. Look for the representative of the market women. Go and interview her. Look for the representative of the informal sector. Please, the MC will tell you, the organizers will tell you where they are seated. Go and interview them one after the other. The representative of the students and youth, go and interview them where they are seated. The representative of our drivers and Okada unions, please go and interview them where they are seated. The chairman of Christian Association of Nigeria, as well as the chief imam of Nigeria, both of them are here. And they are also here to deliver goodwill messages. They have been praying for us. Please go and look for where they are seated and interview them. And the reason we are doing this is so that we'll be able to bring to the microphone at some point our governors who are here and the leaders of the party, as well as the national chairman of the party and all the other national leaders who are here. So at this point, please permit me to move straight to our former governors of Ekiti State. Again, I apologize to the organizers that I'm also reordering the order in which they have been listed to speak. So, regardless of what is written in the program that you are holding in your hands, I am going to bring to the microphone first the man who identified Governor Biodun Oyebanji while serving as his secretary to state government and who handed over power to him. I bring to the microphone His Excellency Dr. Olukayode John Fayemi, JKF.
APC, APC, APC. Your Excellency, the Governor of Ekiti State and all other governors here present, former governors, chairman of the party and the executives, members of the National Assembly, members of the State Executive Council and State Assembly, distinguished party members. Orin lèmi máa kọ o. Ṣé ẹgbẹ̀rin abẹ́ ẹ̀ní gbẹ̀rin? Ẹgbẹ̀rin abẹ́ ẹ̀ní gbẹ̀rin? Ó yẹ ká dúpẹ́. Ó yẹ ká dúpẹ́. Àrà sán, atẹ́gùn fẹ́. Ìjìjà kò gbé wa lọ. Ó yẹ ká dúpẹ́. So my message is a message of gratitude to Ekiti people, to our leaders, to all our friends who have come from outside the state in solidarity with our governor. Governor Biodun Oyebanji is a child of destiny. I am happy today, and I speak for all our other leaders here, because many of you will remember in 2022 when we put him forward as the party's choice. There were many, I see many of them around us here today, who were vehemently opposed to Biodun Oyebanji as the preferred choice of our party. Some even went to court. Some told us that it would be over their dead body. But I'm grateful to God. They are alive, they are well, they are here, they are speaking in honor of the work that our governor has done in the last 3 years. And they are campaign managers, they are astute defenders, and they are committed loyalists. And I want to thank them for changing their mind. I want to thank them for supporting our governor. I don't have much to say because I was the John the Baptist of continuity. I was the one who put him forward on behalf of our party, and he has not disappointed me. He has not disappointed the state. He has not disappointed the country. He has not disappointed our party. That is why you have the chairman of the party here and the leaders of the party.
That is why you have all our governors here. That's why you have all the former governors here. And that's why we have all of you here. So my plea to you is not to take anything for granted. The next few weeks would be for campaign, and it will be a campaign of issues. Just as the chairman of the campaign, Senator Kwame Bamidele, has said, it will be a campaign of records. It will be a campaign of principles. It will not be a campaign of recrimination or violence. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you.
Well, still on behalf of the Masters of Ceremony, I now invite to the microphone His Excellency Engineer Segun Oni, former Governor of Ekiti State.
APC, APC, Your Excellency, the National Chairman, distinguished governors and former governors here, they said I have only 2 minutes. And what I would like to do in 2 minutes is to implore you, all of us as Ekiti people, to set a record in this coming elections by doing 500,000 votes for Biodun, so that for the first time we will be electing a governor with more than 500,000 votes. Are we going to do that? Case closed. Thank you very much.
APC, yet on behalf of our masters and mistress of ceremony, I invite to the microphone His Excellency Chief Ayodele Fayose, Peter Doro, former governor of Ekiti State.
Because I'm not a member of your party, but I will take your permission to speak for only 2 minutes, because these are big men. You don't waste their time. Abi? As Iruwa Ogriwa members, I want you to know today that my presence here
is all the statement I want to make. I am here for only Ekiti agenda. I'm a member of PDP. I will not join APC. But I am firstly an Ekiti man that must have a home base, irrespective of political party. We will not join the league of people that want to destroy because they want to make a point. I'm a very clear man. In the last 2.5 years, I have stood by Ekiti agenda with a face of Governor Oyebanji. I remain here. I remain here. Ibela, Ibela ya, Ibela ya, Ibela say. Therefore, we can't have a son without a father. Yes, the father's election is still ahead, but they say money shows the day. In this state today, I am supposed to be the opposition. I am supposed to be the opposition. But today, that opposition will start after his election. Your Excellency, after the election, we will start our opposition. But right now, all of us, the former governors of our states, we are for Governor Biodun, Oyebanji. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
APC. Finally, please permit me to bring to the microphone the first executive governor of Ekiti State, leader to all of us, and by the grace of God, the grandfather to Governor Bao, His Excellency Otumba Niyi Adebayo, CON.
APC, APC, APC. Your Excellencies, I welcome you all to Ekiti, and I thank you for your presence here today. Our people of Ekiti, those who have spoken before me have expressed the desire that we all have for Governor Bao to be elected for a second term of office as Governor of Ekiti State. This is our desire, and I know that with the support of you, our people, that desire will be manifested on the 20th of June this year. I thank everybody for coming here to show support for Bao. I thank former Governor Faroshe for the support he's giving to Bao. He has pointed out that Bao's re-election is the Ekiti agenda. Everybody in Ekiti wants Bao for a second term. So, come 20th of June, I look forward to each and every one of you coming with your voter's card and voting to re-elect Governor Bao for a second term in office. I thank you, and God bless you all. Thank you.
APC. We have listened to Governors Fayemi, Oni, Fayoshe, and Adebayo. And on that, I want to rest the speech I delivered earlier when I described His Excellency Governor Biodun Oyebanji as a bridge builder. Anybody who was in Ekiti before Governor Biodun Oyebanji became governor would understand what we mean by describing him as a bridge builder. We have 6 people who are sat in the governor's office before him. 4 of them were elected to be governors. 2 of them were acting governors. So Governor Bao has had to manage 6 predecessors, and he has all of them together, working together, supporting him together, building Ekiti together. It is an unusual phenomenon, and it takes someone with a strength of character to be able to do this, and it's part of why we are celebrating him. And at this point, I believe we have gained some time on our hands. I'm still insisting that by God's grace we have to round this up in 1 hour. So from the time I told you 1 hour, keep watching. The masters of ceremony are familiar with the mood of the leadership and the mood of the house. So at this point, I will hand over the microphone back to them. All the 3 of you can show your face first. Okay. The master of ceremony, on behalf of the other masters of ceremony, advise His Excellency the Governor that the governor should direct me to continue. So those who want me to continue say aye. I'm not asking if there are those who don't want me to continue. So I'll just say the ayes have it. On behalf of our masters of ceremony, at this point, let me properly introduce to all of us the chairman of the National Campaign Council, to whom the State Campaign Council will be reporting. This campaign is all about our party. While the state branch of APC set up its own campaign council at the state level, the national secretariat of our party, under the able leadership of our national chairman, is also constituting the National Campaign Council. In the meantime, they have told us who is the chairman, and the list of the members of the National Campaign Council will be released by the National Secretariat in due course. But in the meantime, we have our national chairman of the Campaign Council in the person of His Excellency Governor Ubasani of Kaduna State. And it's my pleasure at this time to bring him to the microphone. He's making us proud in Kaduna State, and by the grace of God, I know under his watch, we are also going to do well in this election. Thank you so much.
APC, 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 bow, bow, bow. Thank you very much. Your Excellency, the National Chairman of our great party, Professor Nantamwe Uwelda, and members of the National Working Committee here present, the Chairman of the Progressive Governors Forum, my friend and brother, Senator Hope Ozoduma, and the Governor of Imo State, Your Excellencies, my colleagues governors that are here with us, the Governor of Kogi State, Alhaji Ahmed Usman Ododo, the Governor of Edo State, Senator Monde Okpebolo, the Governor of Delta State, Governor Sharif Oborowori, the Governor of Ondo State, Your Excellency Loki Ayedatua, Your Excellencies, the Deputy Governors here present, the Deputy Governor of Ekiti State, and all Deputy Governors here present. At this juncture, I would like to specially recognize our celebrant, His Excellency, the Governor of Ekiti State. This Senator Governor Biodun Oyebanji and his very amiable wife who is with us here. I would also like to recognize my friend and brother, the Sungu Senator Opayemi Bamidele, and all members of the National Assembly here present. I would like to also recognize former governors of Ekiti State that are with us here, Otumba Ni Adebayo, who happens to be the first governor of Ekiti State, the former governor, Excellency Ayo Fayoshe, who is also with us here, former Governor Shogun Oni, who is also with us here, and former Governor Kayode Fayemi, who is also with us here. With us here also we have the former Governor of Kaduna State, His Excellency Dr. Mukhtar Ramalan Yaro, the Speaker of Ekiti State House of Assembly, and all other members of Ekiti State House of Assembly here present, members of the Ekiti State Executive Council here present, local government chairmen here present, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen. I stand before you today with a deep sense of honor, responsibility and conviction as we gathered in this historic city of Ado Ekiti to formally flag off the gubernatorial campaign of our great party, the All Progressive Congress. This is not just a flag off of a campaign. It is a renewal of covenant between leadership and the people, between vision and progress, between promise and performance. Ekiti is not an ordinary state. It is a land of intellect, integrity, and industry. It is a state that understands the weight of leadership and the value of continuity. Today, Ekiti stands again at a defining moment, one that calls for clarity, courage, and collective resolve. Let me begin by expressing my profound gratitude to the leadership of our great party, the APC, for entrusting me with the responsibility of chairing this campaign council. I accept this duty with humility and with firm commitment to delivering victory, not just for our party and my brother, His Excellency Governor Biodun Oyebanji, but for the enduring progress of Ekiti State and Nigeria as a whole. My dear brothers and sisters, elections are not merely contests of personalities. They are choices about direction. They are decisions about the kind of future we desire for our children and our country. And in this election, the choice before the people of Ekiti is clear, compelling, and consequential. That choice is Governor Biodun Oyebanji. In the last 3 years and about 7 months, Governor Oyebanji has demonstrated what purpose people-centered leadership looks like. His administration has been defined not by noise, but by measurable progress, which I've seen, we have all seen, not by empty promises, but by tangible results. Under his leadership, Ekiti State has emerged as a model of fiscal discipline and transparency. At a time when many struggle with financial management, Ekiti stands tall, consistently ranked among the best performing states in fiscal responsibility, budget openness, and civil service reform. This is not accidental. It is a product of careful planning, prudent management, and a deep respect for public trust. In infrastructure, the story is equally compelling. From our record and from our data, over 350 kilometers of roads have been constructed across all the 16 local government areas of Ekiti State. These are not just roads. They are lifelines connecting farms to markets, communities to opportunities, and people to prosperity. The Ekiti Agro Allied International Cargo stands as a bold symbol of vision and ambition. With approval already granted for commercial operation, this project will transform Ekiti into a hub of agribusiness, tourism, and commerce. It will open doors for investment, create jobs, and position the state as critical player in Nigeria's economic future. In education, Governor Oyebanji has shown a clear commitment to the next generation. Over 1,000 classrooms have been rehabilitated and new ones are being constructed. The Smart School Initiative is equipping young minds with the tools needed to thrive in modern, knowledge-driven world. Through the Ekiti Youth Empowerment Program, thousands of young people have received training, grants, and support to build sustainable livelihood. This is leadership that invests not just in structures, but in people. Healthcare delivery has been revitalized, bringing quality services closer to community. In Ekiti State, what we have learned when we arrived, healthcare is fundamental human right of the people, particularly the less privileged, the underserved, and the vulnerable. Today in Ekiti State, women that are pregnant receive medical care free. Children that are below the age of 5 receive medical care free. All the secondary healthcare facilities have been remodeled, re-equipped, and also rebuilt. And as we are aware, primary healthcare centers in this very important state of the state, hundreds of them have been moved from level 1 to level 2. This is unprecedented. And I'm able to say the governor of the Ekiti State is one of the best governors we have in Nigeria, and we are all proud of him. Let us also acknowledge the strides made in power and water assets. When I arrived in Ekiti yesterday, I moved around and I asked the governor, why is it that every home and every area have light? And he told me he has ensured that the entire city is powered with solar power. And that, in my own opinion, is the way to go. And there again, we are commending His Excellency Governor Oyebanji. And perhaps, most importantly, it remains one of the most peaceful states in Nigeria. And in my own opinion, is the way to go. Because without peace, without security, there can never be development. Security of lives and property has been prioritized, creating an environment where businesses can grow and families can thrive. These achievements have not gone unnoticed. Governor Oyebanji has received numerous national recognition for excellence in governance, inclusive leadership, and development. That is why today we are not surprised. All the former governors of Ekiti State are here fitted. That is a sign of inclusivity. That is a sign of togetherness. And I make bold to say, Governor Oyebanji's biggest asset is his humility. He's a humble governor. He's someone that carries everyone along. And we're proud of him. My dear people of Ekiti, this election is not about experimentation. It is about consolidation. It is about building on a solid foundation and moving forward with confidence. But beyond Ekiti, this election carries national significance. Let me say this clearly. Ekiti gubernatorial election is a test case for the presidential election of January 2027. It is a referendum on leadership of a great leader, His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu G7. That is the reason why we are here to ensure that at least we get nothing less than 500 to 600,000 votes in the next coming election by the government. Since assuming office, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has taken bold and necessary decisions, and sometimes difficult decisions, to reposition Nigeria's economy. His administration has demonstrated courage in confronting long-standing structural challenges. He has laid the groundwork for sustainable growth, fiscal stability, and national renewal. These reforms are not without their challenges, but they are guided by clear vision, a vision of a stronger, more resilient Nigeria, where opportunities are expanded and prosperity is shared. Across Nigeria, we are beginning to see the early sign of transformation. Investment are increasing, confidence is returning, and critical sectors are being repositioned for long-term growth. President Tinubu is not merely governor, he is rebuilding. And in Governor Oyebanji, we see a subnational leader who understands and aligns with this vision of our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Governor Oyebanji is meticulously translating national priorities into local impact and ensuring that federal initiatives reach the grassroots. Therefore, when you vote for Biodun Oyebanji, you are not only voting for continuity in Ekiti, you are voting in support of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu Renew Hope agenda. You are sending a clear message that Ekiti stands with progress, that Ekiti stands with reforms, that Ekiti stands with the future. Let no one deceive you. The stakes are high. The choices are clear. This is the time to rise above division and stand united for what works. This is the time to reject uncertainty and embrace proven leadership. This is the time to move forward, not backward. I urge every eligible voter in Ekiti State, come out in your numbers, vote massively for the candidate of the All Progressive Congress. Vote for continuity, vote for stability, vote for progress. Vote for Governor Biodun Abiodun. Let their votes speak louder than words. Let them echo across Nigeria as a resounding endorsement of good governance and visionary leadership. As the chairman of Campaign Council, I assure you that we will run a campaign anchored on issues, guided by integrity and driven by the collective aspiration of the people. We will engage every community, every ward, every citizen. We will listen, we will mobilize, and we will deliver victory. Together we will write another chapter in the story of Ekiti State, a chapter defined by unity, progress, and shared prosperity. In closing, let me remind us, Ekiti journey is not yet complete, but with the right leadership, the destination is within reach. Let's move together, and I want to thank you for this opportunity. Thank you, and God bless you all. Thank you. APC!
APC! Now it's time to hear from the party and the National Working Committee of our party. Thank you so much, Your Excellency. Now is the time to hear from our governors, and it is after that the National Working Committee through the National Chairman will be talking to us. Please put your hands together for our governors here in their number led by the chairman of the Progressive Governors Forum, His Excellency Senator Uzodinma. APC! 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 Your Excellency, the National Chairman of our great party, Professor Oyebanji, and members of the National Working Committee in our midst, our dear brother, the Governor of Ekiti State, former governors here, leadership and members of the National Assembly, members of our great party, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the governors of Nigeria from APC, the All Progressive Congress, we are in Ekiti State as a mark of solidarity to our colleague, one of us, Governor Biodun Oyebanji. We are here to encourage the Ekiti people. We bring you goodwill messages. We are here to encourage the Ekiti people to support our governor, whom you have been supporting. The governor of Ekiti State has brought a new Ekiti State, a new Ekiti and United State. Ekiti State is now united. All the factions, the political class is one. There is great unity, and this is the unity we want to continue with. We want to assure you that Governor Biodun will not disappoint you. He will continue the good work he is doing. And he is a man who is leading Ekiti State with the fear of God. Ekiti State is one of the safest states today in Nigeria. There is absolutely no insecurity. He is working hard to cover the infrastructure gap. He is addressing food insecurity. He is working hard to improve the economy. A vote for Biodun is a vote for Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is supporting the governor of Ekiti State to succeed. So when you vote for Biodun, you have voted for Asiwaju. You have voted for All Progressive Congress. The governors of APC, we are united in supporting him. We are with him. We will campaign with him. We will work with him. And we win the election with him. So I want to urge all of you to do your homework. So at the end of the day, not only that he will win his election, he will win very convincingly. He will win his election very convincingly. So on behalf of the governors of APC, we say thank you. Thank you for the support you have given to him. Thank you for the support you are here to give him. And thank you for the good work you do in June when you win his election. May God bless all of us.
APC now we be your guy. APC now we be your guy. All other party na so yeah. Any other party na so yeah. APC now we be your guy. Back up. APC now we be your guy. All other party na so yeah. Any other party na so yeah.
APC. At this point, please allow me to bring to the podium members of our National Working Committee to be led by our National Chairman, Professor Nentawe Yilwagda. Please put your hands together for them.
APC ti gbogbo wa ni ó máa gbọ́dọ̀ bàjẹ́ torí kò sẹ́gbẹ́ mìíràn tí a lè ṣe àdúgbò lè dàbí ilé ẹgbẹ́ ká sọ wá pọ̀ ká ẹgbẹ́ tẹ̀mí gbé gbogbo wa ni ó máa gbọ́dọ̀ bàjẹ́
candidates now, so yeah.
APC now we be your guy, oh. APC now we be your guy. Oh, the party, so yeah. APC now we be your guy. APC now we be your guy. Oh, the party, so yeah.
APC, all APC. Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Ekiti State, popularly known as BOW. And all the other governors here present, for one of time, let me observe all protocols. My work is very simple. My job is easy. I adopt all the speeches made by the previous speakers. But let me add this. Bow. Bow. Come and take a bow for your success. Come and take a bow because you have won already. Take a bow. Take a bow. Take a bow. For the bridges you are building across the state, creating a peaceful environment, bringing the north, the south, the east together in one place. The Yorubas, the Hausas, the Igbos, everybody here, take a bow. For having all the former governors, bringing all of them together, bringing all the former governors from opposition to those in government together, take a bow. For building roads, building bridges, building schools, building clinics, equipping the children, equipping the students, take a bow. Your Excellency, the people of Ekiti like pounded yam, but anything that pound, the women are pounding yam, because they support the agriculture, the yam will pounding, boom, dim, bow, 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 dim, dim, bow, 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 dim, dim, bow, bow, bow. From the women cooking in the kitchen, they say bow. From the women selling the market, they say bow. For the students getting their scholarship, they say bow. Students in secondary school getting their jams, getting their scholarship being paid for them, they say bow. The national, on behalf of the National Working Committee of this party, all the members of APC nationwide, all the governors, all of us stand today and swear to the people of Ekiti State. We accept what you've given us.
We support what they've given us. We stand with you today to say the election is already won. Election is won because all other candidates now so yeah.
I have decided
All other candidates now so yeah.
I have decided to follow Bao. I have decided to follow Bao. Nobody Bao. Nobody Bao. If me I tell them Bao, you'll be better. If I tell them Bao, you'll be better. If me I tell them Bao,
we will go from ward to ward, village to village, local government to local government, corner to corner, school to school, everywhere to declare that Bao should be voted. Bao will win. Your Excellency, prepare pounded yam for your own swearing in. I'll be here to take my pounded yam with okra because the election has been won.
Amadiwo, Amawole, Amadiwo, Amawole, Amadiwo.
Finally, on election day, wear your canvas, wear your t-shirt, wear your jeans, go out, mobilize, come out, cast your vote for Bao. Thank you and God bless you.
Oyebanji na yolo kesao.
APC. Wow. We have one more person to address us. I don't know if I can describe a speech session at the grand finale. But before I bring His Excellency Governor Bao to the microphone, I want to invite all of you. Let's stay together. So all those who are seated there, please come here. Come and meet your governor. All those who are seated there, come and meet your governor. All those who are seated there, please come to the center. I need all of you here at the center. Please come to the center. Come to the center. And at this point, let me now bring to the microphone. Oh yeah, wọ́n ní gbogbo wa tó kù tá a sì jókòó. Ẹ dìde ẹ máa bọ̀ lápàdé gómìnà yín. Gbogbo wa tá a jókòó síbẹ̀ yẹn jẹ́ máa bọ̀ láàrin. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ jókòó sókè lọ́rùn. Ẹ máa bọ̀ láàrin ẹ wá pàdé gómìnà ẹ wá tó sáàrin fún. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ jókòó síbẹ̀ yẹn jẹ́ máa bọ̀. Ẹ máa bọ̀ láàrin ẹ wá pàdé gómìnà. Ẹ jẹ́ kí gbogbo wa dúró sójú kan. Let me now at this point bring to the microphone the man on whose account we are here. The man that God has used to take Ekiti to the next level. And who by the grace of God is taking us to greater heights. His Excellency Governor Biodun and Biodun.
Oyebanji, ìbàgbọ́ mi kúrò. Sọ̀rọ̀ ẹnu wẹ̀, ajé òní mo múni múni.
chairman, and members of the working committee. Your Excellency, the chairman of the Progressive Governors Forum and the governor of Imo State, distinguished Senator Hope of the North. Your Excellency, the chairman of the National Campaign Council for the 2026 election and the governor of Imo State, distinguished Senator Obasani, my brothers, Your Excellency, the governor of Delta, governor of Ondo, governor of Kogi, governor of Edo, I learned that governor of Niger is on his way. Your Excellency, my darling wife, the deputy governor of Ekiti State, the chairman of the Ekiti State Campaign Council, and the leader of the Senate, distinguished Senator Michael Okwembamidele, and other members of the National Assembly that are here. Mr. Speaker, members of the State Executive Council, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. My own is just to give gratitude to God for a day like this. There's no doubt that the Ekiti people, you have seen what we have been able to do in the last 3.5 years. We were here 3.5 years ago to sign a contract with you. And with the help of God and the help of the President, we have been able to implement most of the contract we signed with you. I listened to people reeling out what we have done in 3.5 years. After God, the glory goes to the President who has been supportive of Ekiti State. All of you are living witnesses to the fact that in 29 years of Ekiti creation, there is no president that has been fair to Ekiti than Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I stand to be corrected. As I stand here today, Akure Ado Road has been completed, yes or no? Yes. As I stand here today, Ifaki, Ado Iworoko Road has been completed, yes or no? Yes. As I stand here today, the notorious Itaore Aramoko Ado Road has been awarded, yes or no? Yes. What else do you want from this president? The only thing we can do to show appreciation to Mr. President is to just on June 20 test the mic. Abibeko, we are going to test the mic with our votes, and the minimum is how much? 500,000. And I know that with support of God and the support of my brother's governor, we will cross that mark. I thank you for your patience. I thank you for your understanding. And as you go back to your respective destination, I wish you safe travels. God bless you. Thank you and God bless you.
Now, if you are so you winning, if you are so you winning, if you are so you winning, this shall also. Engineer, Boka, engineer, if you are so you winning, if you are so you winning, if you are so you winning. Thank you very much. Oh yeah. I want to call Senator Sirif Fashi for the vote.
Oyebanji, ìṣàlọ́sọ. Ìṣàlọ́sọ.
APC. APC. Báwùjọ. Báwùjọ. First of all, I want to thank God for today, for making it a peaceful day without rain and any harsh weather. I stand on existing protocol to appreciate every one of the governors.
Oyebanji lóye lókè ṣe adarí lóyìnbó. Adarí lóyìnbó.
I appreciate you.
Adarí lóyìnbó.
Thank you all.
Adarí lóyìnbó. Oya lókè sọ agbáriwo. Oya pàpọ̀ agbáriwo. Àrà oyè pàpọ̀ bí mo jẹ́ rí agbáriwo. Mákindé láyé mo kí ẹ náà agbáriwo ìbò. Agbáriwo ìbò. Agbáriwo ìbò. Tèmi yé mi. Àwọn làwọn bàbá o. Adéyẹmí yóò máa dára àbòdù. Olúwọmọ ìlàwẹ̀ òkòdè ìyẹ̀. Ó yá gbogbo lóyún ìyẹ̀. Gbogbo lóyún ìyẹ̀. Àgbàmà ó ní gbogbo lóyún ìyẹ̀. Gbogbo lóyún ìyẹ̀. Adéyẹmí yóò máa dára àbòdù. Olúwọmọ ìlàwẹ̀ òkòdè ìyẹ̀.